What's good, BitRushers? My name is Kyler, and this is BitRush Crypto. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the top up-and-coming NFT-based games for the Polygon MATIC network. We love NFTs, we love Ethereum, but the fees are just a bit too high, so we're looking for something a little bit cheaper over there on the Polygon network, and we want to get there before they get big, so hopefully our value increases and the coins we're earning and buying and all the NFTs increase in value. So today's video is going to be an early look at a lot of these games that are either just starting out or just starting to get popular, and so they do still have a little bit of dev work to go, some releases and updates and things like that to make them fully functional. However, we are getting there before the masses, which is key for the gains. There's a lot of stuff to cover, so I'm not going to be going too much into gameplay in today's video. I may do that in another video, go in depth into each one of these and show some gameplay. I'll briefly go over them, show you some NFTs, and maybe show you kind of how the games function, but basically just going to be covering a few of these games and showing you what they are, how they work, why you might like them, and what they have coming down the road. So if that sounds good, make sure you stick around. If you're new around here, please do sub to the channel. Everyone smash that thumbs up, and here we go. Okay, so starting out, we're going to be over at Aavegotchi. It's kind of the OG on the Polygon network as far as games are concerned, and I actually already have a video on this one, so if you guys want, you can check that out. Any links that I have will be in the description below, and also I'll leave some timestamps, so if you guys want to skip ahead to different games and whatever, that'll also be in the description below. Okay, so just a real quick about Aavegotchis. Basically, you get like a little gotchi, kind of like an old school 90s Tamagotchi pet, and you can actually lock assets up because it is based on Aave. So each one of these NFTs is an interest-bearing asset. It comes with a certain amount of Aave already on there, so each one's have a different value, and then you can load it up with increased amount. So you know it's kind of like a savings account. If you want to lock up a lot of value and increase and earn more and more money, you can do that with your Aavegotchi. Each one relates to a different coin, so depending on what Aavegotchi you get, you have to lock a different coin. There's also like little mini games you can play, and you know, different outfits and things you can do, so let's go into that. You know, like I said, there's mini games you can play. They're not really that exciting, I'll be honest with you, but basically it gives you your Aavegotchi as the avatar, and you can play a few little you know, like basic old school arcade games. Most of them are made by other development studios, so they're not actually made by Aavegotchi itself. However, they do have a full game coming. It's just not out yet. As I mentioned in the intro, a lot of these are just in the early stages, so right now you're just getting your Aavegotchi, and I'll show you guys mine. His name is Rushy right there, and I haven't pet him in forever, so he probably hates me. You're supposed to pet him every day and stuff like that. So here we go. Let's pet him. And yeah, he has this outfit on. He has like a little wizard wand and a grenade and a hat and this outfit. So you can do different things and get different outfits, and they have different rarities, and each one of the pieces of the outfits are also NFTs, and you can sell them on the market and buy other ones. You can open up packs and things like that. So really cool. And I bought one of these guys early, and I loaded them with an extra $500, and you can see that $500 is now up to about $518, so I am earning on there. Overall, I paid quite a bit for this guy. I think total value for this right now is about $2,000 if I looked at the outfit, you know, the guy himself, and then the amount in there. However, that was at the time of purchasing all this, so that was before the initial Bitcoin crash where all the coins kind of corrected, so I'm not sure what its value is as of today, but hopefully it's increasing either at that level or even higher, especially since he does have that extra amount of Aave loaded up on him, and mine is a USDT, so you can see here the coin you're looking for is MATIC Aave USDT. Okay, so that's the ticker for that one that you need to get to load up on there. Or I guess you just get USDT and you load it up. Again, guys, you can watch my other video on that one if you guys want more information. Check out that other video, and you guys can come in here and get all your stuff set up. The next one here is the only one I haven't actually played. This one's on my list. I've been playing NFT games for the past week, kind of doing research for this and just seeing, what games are what and what I want to talk about out of all the different games out there. This one looked really cool, looked like it had a lot of cool assets to it, and, just something I might be into. So you guys want to check this one out. It's called 0x Universe. And essentially you get planets, and you can earn on your planets by doing different things and conquer other planets and solar systems, and so space theme and kind of like a conqueror type thing. So it looked cool. I didn't get a chance to play this one again, so it's the only one that I didn't, but it looked like a nice cool upcoming game, so I wanted to just shout this one out. And in the future I may get to it, and we may do a more in-depth tutorial on this one as well. So moving along to Revv Racing, this is one that recently launched. It's a car game, and it looks like we have an event going on right now. So if you want to race, you could enter in, but basically you get a NFT car, and based on the different attributes of those cars, you're going to do better in different races. I picked up one of these edges right here, so there's only 1,000 of those. This was the rarest one I could afford to get, so I had a certain budget I was going to spend on each game and kind of get in and get involved. And that was it for this one. I actually haven't done any races yet, but you could see my car is not like the least one. There was other ones that are rare and whatever, and then different amounts, but this thing was a decent car, so I didn't get all the way up and buy the most expensive car. I didn't buy the cheapest car, kind of probably somewhere in the lower middle. But yeah, so I may go in and actually do a race. I haven't done a race yet, just got my car. Looking forward to this one. Just seems like something really cool. It's like a tuner type game with cars. Appeals to a lot of things. I feel like a lot of people in crypto are into cars and things that go fast. So being able to have like an NFT car and then race it and maybe buy different parts for it and tune it up. I'm not sure exactly how everything goes. I think right now it's just the cars, but they'll probably get to that where you can have different features, or maybe I don't know how you're going to do it because you can't like breed cars, but maybe you'd be able to like cross cars in like an engineering factory type thing, whatever, where it like crosses cars and do that. I'm not sure all those things that are coming with this game. There's a lot of cool things that they could do though, and I should probably read up a little bit more on this one, but I just saw it was cars, thought it was cool, bought my car and got in. Again guys, I'll go more in depth into this one, but it did just kind of launch not that long ago, and it has a good user base so far. People are playing it, people are liking it, so that's why I wanted to mention it. Again, I'll do a little bit more research and find out a little bit more about this one in the future, but just all around seems cool. So coming over to Neon District, this is actually my favorite game out of all the ones I played so far, and it's actually the one I'm looking forward to the most as far as like releasing more stuff. I think they have the most in-depth game. Like, it's more like a real game that you might play, even though right now if you get into it, it's super simple, just at the very base level. Everything's AI done, so when you're like fighting other teams and things like that, all the AI is doing it, but eventually you're going to be able to get in there and actually control it and do a real battle, and they have practice modes that you can do that in now. It's also going to be like a mixed multiplayer online game, so really cool stuff here guys. And let's just see, you guys can kind of see this game. It's like a comic book, looks really cool, kind of like a vibe to me, mixed with like Ninja Turtles or something like that, but in a neon punk style way. But yeah, so that's kind of what the gameplay looks like eventually when you can get in, but you're going to be able to roam around the game and fight other teams, and you can, right now there's already like a hit board that you can put hits on other teams and try to steal their money. You can like hijack other teams' deliveries and steal their money, or you can do deliveries yourself. But that's basically the extent of it right now. Really cool though, they got really cool outfits, and each piece of the outfit can be upgraded. They have really cool weapons that can be upgraded. You can upgrade your characters, and there's 7 different classes of characters. If you guys are into RPGs, this is probably one you might want to get into early. The prices of these things are already going up. The one thing I haven't been able to figure out is how to connect my stuff in the game. Right now I think it's on my email address to my wallet. So I believe all the stuff you can buy on the secondary market on OpenSea doesn't actually sync up unless you're one of the founders. You got like a founder's key and it synced your wallet and all that. So I'm not sure exactly what they're doing on all that. Again, we're going to do some more research on this one, but I know it is MATIC based NFTs, and then I believe you actually have to pay in Ethereum. So some of these, even though the NFTs are based on the MATIC network, you end up paying in Ethereum and different things like that. So really like this game though, guys. Again, I have a cool little team built, a bunch of cool little outfits on them and things like that. Some nice weapons I upgraded, and you get to rename your characters and change kind of how they look. So it's really fun, even just in the with the small amount that they have built out right now, which is basically just earning neon, running deliveries. Again, I'll do a more in-depth tutorial on this one, especially because I really like this one. I'm looking forward to all the different things. I'll go in, I'll show you guys the practice battle and all that in another video in the future. But for right now, just know if you guys are into RPGs, kind of cyberpunk futuristic stuff, this one's really good. Zed Run. So this one's been really popular. It's essentially a NFT horse racing game. So you get different horses and have different breeds and abilities within those horses, and then you can breed other horses to make other winning horses. You can sell the horses. You can race and earn real Ethereum. So it's like a kind of like a betting thing where you there's a certain entry fee. So you're almost like betting on your horse to enter, and then the winner takes the pot, the top 3. So I got into this one, got a couple horses, looking forward to maybe doing some breeding and selling some horses. Again, this is like a pretty cool thing, I think, kind of similar to the cars. And then there's actually another game that just is releasing today that I didn't have a chance to take a look at or get into, but it's similar to this with chickens. So we're seeing a lot of these like racing games, horse racing, car racing, chicken racing, but I really like horses. I think it appeals to a lot of people that are already kind of into horse racing and then horse breeding, and so horses seem to be popular in general. So I got a couple horses, and I'll show you guys those at the end of this video if you guys want to stick around and see some of my NFTs. But yeah, this one is pretty cool. You enter the race, and then you wait, and it's AI driven. You can watch it in 3D, or you can just watch it in 2D. Little dots on the screen are actually 3D horses, and they all look really cool. They're like shiny colors and everything. So yeah, kind of cool. You guys may want to get into this one if you're into that type of stuff. If you want to race, you want to breed, if you like horses, I don't know. This one seems big, so that's why I got in and want to test it out. It does seem fun right now. Haven't got a chance to get into it too in depth, and again, we'll do another video on this one and show you a tutorial and how to play and everything like that. So look forward to that one. Next is Dragons. Just had to switch over my wallet so I can show you guys these dragons. And actually what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to be giving away a dragon. So if you guys want to win one of these dragons, what you can do is leave a comment in the description. Make sure you don't leave just your Ethereum address. You have to leave your Ethereum address to win so I can send you the NFT. However, if you just leave that, Google likes to filter it out. So make sure you put an actual comment, hey, like the video or whatever, and then leave a space and then put your Ethereum address, okay? So if you guys want to win, one random person who leaves a comment below is going to win one of these dragons. But this one kind of reminds me like Pokemon. You get your dragons, you level them up. There's different like water, air, fire dragons, so different elements, and different ones have different abilities and things like that. The one thing I don't like about this one is, again, it's all AI based, so you don't get to choose your moves. You choose like cards and you put them in your deck for each turn. And again, I'll show you guys a video for this one as well, but I really like this one. The one thing I wish that they had was an actual like battle where you could choose what card in your deck you want to go next or what have you, maybe just draw a random one. But the AI, you can go back and watch the battle, so that's cool. You can still do a replay of the battle. It's just not as interactive as, you know, some other games might be. But I really like this. You can see I lost a couple battles here. But overall, I was just kind of messing around. Got a couple dragons. I bred a few dragons. So let me show you all of my dragons. So they have daily tasks and stuff like that, you could see. But I just want to show you guys my profile here. So you can come down and see all of my dragons. And here's a couple more. So the one I'm going to be giving away is the one that was born right here. So this dragon right here, if you guys want to win, that's it. But yeah, I really like this game. Again, guys, we'll do another tutorial on this. And if you want a dragon to get you started, there will be a chance to win one by simply leaving a comment below. Make sure it's a good comment and include your Ethereum address. So next is Polygon Monsters, and this one's very similar to the last one, except with all different kinds of monsters. Again, it's kind of like a Pokemon themed game. You get different creatures and you can battle them. The one thing I do like about this one is that you actually do have the ability to control in the actual live game, like what moves you want to do. The one thing I will say about this game that I don't like is that they don't have a good guide out that tells you like how much damage each move does, or what different elements go against what other elements and things like that. So it's really hard to kind of figure out what moves you want to do or what's doing how much damage or anything like that. And there's no like leveling up or anything like that. Again, they're in really early stages of these, but this is what they look like. These are the ones I have: a moose tail, a foxa, a swirly, a mantis bell, a golden bug, an abnormal, firetail. He's like my best one, and then killer go, and then tentaclus. So again, they have like different moves you can see below each one, and then different moves have like fire and earth and electric. So very similar to kind of like Pokemon. I wish they had a better guide though. Again, I'd like this game a lot better if there's a little more information about how to play and what things are available. But you can see they have like commons and rares. But you put up a certain amount to enter like the battle, and then the winner gets the amount. So if you're doing good and you have good monsters and you're good at battling, you're going to earn back a bunch of MATIC. So it's cool that a bunch of these games earn back real MATIC, real Polygon, real USD value in MATIC. Some of the other ones have their own coins and things like that, and this one is good to see that it's just straight up in MATIC. So thank you guys for sticking around to the end. I'm going to show you guys just a couple of these NFTs in my wallet. So here's what it looks like in my wallet. Dragon number. You can see here it has the properties and the different stats. So the generation, the max hit points, all that kind of stuff. The rune level, all the agility, intelligence, strength, the date it was born, and then just a little bit of information about it, I guess. It doesn't show me buying it on here. I'm not sure why. I did buy it on the open market. But either way, oh yeah, here it is. So there we go, transfer over. And yeah, that's one of the dragons. Here's one of these Zed horses. You can see it looks really cool. It's like a shiny white one. This one's called Flower of Jupiter. I didn't name it. I think maybe the guy who like birthed it named it, or they give him random names. And you can see the information about here too. He is a Buterin, so they're different bloodlines. This one comes from Vitalik, obviously. It has different rarities here, so it's exclusive, and the color is anti-flash white, and it's a female, and it has the genotype level, which is Z27. So pretty cool on this guy right there. Here is my car from the Revv, and it's called the Ambition. And coming down here, we can see the properties of this one as well. Basically, it has all the different features and things like that. The weight, the manufacturer, the collection, rarities, so it's a common one, and then boosts, if it has any boosts, or any other details about it. So looking cool for this one, guys. Again, I really like racing stuff. I like playing racing games, so this one seems really fun to me. Just to show you guys another bonus one, this game hasn't come out. This one's not on the Polygon network, it's on the Ethereum network, but Wanderers is a new NFT game that just launched. They're going to, I believe, have like a series, and you're going to be able to get a character and do all kinds of cool things with this as well. So just as a bonus here for you guys at the end of the video, if you want to check out Wanderers. Alright guys, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you did enjoy the content. If so, make sure you guys sub to the channel, click the bell on this one, again leave a comment to win one of those dragons, or your chance to win one of those dragons. Share this thing on social media with your friends and family, and if you like this content, search my channel. I have a bunch of other great NFT videos and other how-to guides and all kinds of great content for you guys over there on the channel. Again, sub to it, like it. Happy crypto, let's get that coin.